Hello, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm so happy you're here, and I'm hoping that if you're a consistent follower, that some of the tools I've shared and some of the knowledge that I've shared, and most definitely the truths that I've shared, have become your truth. And if you're struggling still, use the information that I give you by proving to yourself that this is true for you, and it's true for everyone. And I do want to remind you to please share my video to anyone, like my video, and if you want to leave me comments, you can do that below this video, and you're always welcome to send me an email, and my address is listed below the video. So today, my topic is how collective consciousness, how collective consciousness together we can change the world. Now you might be asking yourself, what is collective consciousness? Now, I'm always explaining to you how powerful your thoughts are and how you have been guided, and not by me, but you've been guided to look outside of yourself for anything that you want to do, anyone that you want to love. You've been looking outside of yourself for healing. You look outside of yourself for information, for whatever. And seriously, you know how every whatever years we have a presidential election, and in the past, hopefully you realize this today that this isn't true, but you're always voting for someone or something or somebody to help change the things in the world that you don't like. Is that correct? You vote for a president and hope that the president will make changes, and they always make promises and they never follow through. And there's been reasons for that, but that's not the point of my video. I can always go off tangent. It's so easy for me. Anyway, getting back to the topic. You have created your health. You create your aging process. You create every single thing that goes on in your life just by your words and just by your thoughts and through visualization. And hopefully you've watched that video and you understand how important it is for you to be super careful about what you say and what you think and what you believe. So, now, this is how it works. We are so powerful. And this is a law of the universe, so this isn't some made-up thing that I'm making up. This is total, complete truth. And to go back just a little bit, like I've said, I think probably in the beginning of one of my videos, I don't remember which one, but we have been trained to go against the universal laws to harm ourselves. And so I'm here, and so are a lot of other people, but me at this time, to point out that you need to watch what you think. Anything that's negative is untrue. How you get sick and all the other people's germs. Remember, everything has been outside of yourself, and nothing happens outside of yourself. You do it to yourself because you believe what you've been taught, you believe those beliefs, and then you spout them out. You do it unconsciously. Now think about it. You yourself is extremely powerful. Collectively, meaning every single soul on this planet is collective consciousness. So if you, let's say, want, I don't know, you want something, I can't even think of what it is you might want, but you put it out that you already have it, right? If you're struggling for money, you say, you don't say I'm struggling and I never can get money. You say money comes easy to me, it flows to me, and I can manifest whatever I want. And if you want a specific amount of money, or if you want to use it for a specific purpose, then you just put out that, I would need to have some money to pay my rent. And why it's important for you to pay your rent so you won't be kicked out of your place, et cetera, et cetera. And you say, like, I need $1,500 to cover my rent, and I always get what I want, and I always get what I receive, and then you can manifest it. And it can come in a myriad of different ways. So collectively, we think in terms of what is told to us through the media, even through the weather. I don't know if you understand this or believe this, but we can change the weather. I have changed it all by myself. Can you imagine collectively how we can do that? Collectively, when there's storms going on, these geoengineered storms or any storm, you collectively, instead of worrying about it, stressing over it, fearing it, feeling sorry for people, because all of that is really negative. All you have to do is say, I am calming down the storm. You can visualize the storm, you can see it in your eye, and you can send calming peace energy to it, and it will work. But this is so important, this video, for you to share this with your friends, to get everybody on board, to understand how collectively we're even more powerful than we are singularly, if that's a word. So collectively, we put our thoughts together. And what is it that we need to change? Oh my God, we need to change these storms. We need to change the negative stuff that goes on this planet. We need to change the things that you don't like in your own city. Whether it be we need rent control, or, we just want, more positive, uplifting politicians instead of crooked, evil, self-serving politicians and presidents or whatever. So collectively, we can change that. And it's all through visualization. So you visualize what you want to see. You can visualize, like elections are coming up. We could all visualize what we want out of this election, because seriously, and don't get mad, a lot of you believe that when you cast your ballot and you place a vote, that your vote means something, but trust me, it means nothing. That's another phony, lying modality that has got you convinced that you can change the world through voting, because you can't. And trust me, I've tested it. There was a time I used to vote through the home ballot, where they mail you the ballot and then you just mail it back in. And every year, or whenever there was an election, even citywide or whatever, they would count the votes. They would say who won, and they would admit that they never read the ballots that we sent in. So, if they're not reading those, they've already decided what they want. It's a form of a mass manipulation and control feature to get you involved, to get you upset, to get you angry, to think you're doing something, it doesn't work out, and all of that creates problems for you, and they know it. Now, there was a time when right here in San Diego, we had an election, it was a couple of years ago, that, plastic is bad for the environment. And they wanted you to vote on it, whether, we should start charging people for bags when you go to the store. Now think about it. Nobody wants to pay extra money for anything because that's all we ever do. And of course, everybody would vote against it. I don't vote, so I didn't vote one way or the other because I know it doesn't make a difference. Well, the next morning, right after voting, I went to the store and they already had the bags. What does that tell you? They already knew that it was going to work in their favor because they made it work. Now, come on, people, doesn't that make sense to you? So instead of voting and worrying and stressing over things, we all collectively can get together and visualize the outcome that we want our politicians to go for. We can do that because when we collectively put out the energy, the whole universe gets involved. Not just the people here, but all the other souls and people that are not visible to your eye. And because we're collectively connected to everything and everybody and everyone on this planet. We are connected to the earth. We are connected to the flowers, the trees, the nature, the sky, the stars, the sun, everything you can change. Like 6 years ago, my daughter was getting married in Hawaii. And like I said, it wasn't a collective thing. It was just me. I didn't go to the wedding because it was a last minute situation that they had decided on their vacation. So anyway, she had sent me a text. She sent me a picture of the sky and she said, my wedding is outdoors. Of course, you're in Hawaii. And it's going to happen in 2 hours, but it's raining. Can you bring the sun out? And do you know that I never did it before? And I looked at the photo, I visualized the sun peeking through the clouds, then coming out and brightening up in 2 hours time and getting rid of the rain. And just like, just right before she got married, she sent me a photo. And that's exactly what happened. And I did it. Now, I'm that powerful, but so are you. That's my point. It's not just certain people on the planet are blessed, or certain people on the planet get this, that, whatever. No, the certain people that get things that you think are special or blessed are people just like you, but they believe and they know that what I'm speaking is true. And so together, collectively, we can change the weather, we can change our skies, we can change our politicians, we can change all our outcomes, and we can get rid of all the negative stuff that's here together. Because seriously, heaven is already right here on earth. But so many of you don't live in heaven because you still try to take control of things. You still worry about things. And you think that some of the things I'm thinking that I've brought up to you is not real or it's hard. And I want to show you how easy it is. Okay. And this is just going to wrap it up because this isn't a long video. But this is how easy it is. Now, think about this. What do you do when you have a cold? You say, I'm sick, I don't feel good. I brought this up before. I am connects you with the God power. There's nothing negative from the creator energy. And so they don't know, and then they create it for you because that's what you want. That's what you asked for. And if you can change one little thing by yourself, that's how powerful you are all by yourself. And this is how easy it is. You don't have to do anything but believe it and ask. That's what you want. And it comes. You don't have to try. So many people go, well, I'm going to try and change who I am. I'm going to try and change my outcomes. Do you know the word try alone is negative? Because try has an opposite end to it. Trying means it's either going to work or it's not, right? But you don't want to try. You just do it. You know, when you were a child, I mean, not that you got everything you asked for, but didn't you just say, Mommy, I want a new toy? You might not have gotten the toy, but the point is you just asked for it and you expected to have it. And most of the times you got one. But this is a little different, but my point is it's that easy. You know, you want to lose weight. I'm losing weight every day. You don't have to diet and stress over all these crazy diet plans. That's all you have to do. But that's an individual. Collectively, can you imagine? If you could see the planet, collectively, we would get rid of all our gray skies and blue skies, because blue and gray is not reality. It's dense, collective, negative energy. All of that is. I mean, I personally don't like time change for the summer and the fall. That's another bunch of garbage that they save, or excuse me, not they, we save money by the lights being turned on. Really? Whatever. That's not true. So collectively, we could just say, don't you want not to have your time changed if you live in a state that does? So collectively, we can all say, our time is never going to change during fall and winter, summer and fall seasons. It's just going to stay the summertime all the time. If we all did it, believed it, saw it happen, it would happen. It's that simple. You want to see fairies? I see fairies all the time. I believe in fairies. I see fairies. I love fairies. You see them. So collectively, we can change a storm. We can change the air. We could say our air is pollution free. Collectively, we can change big things like that. Okay? So you can do it now. You can tell your friends. You can tell anybody who complains about things that they don't like, how they have the power to change by their words. It's always positive. I am happy. I am thin. I am getting younger every day. And explain how collectively we can change our world sooner than later, and so everybody can live in heaven. Everybody will be abundant. Everybody will not fall into the trap of negativity and, negative religious beliefs. Negative religious beliefs are the most powerful negative beliefs on the planet. I hope you see that. So anyway, I want the world to change now. You want the world to change now. So let's do it together. Let's focus only on positive. Only see the beauty that's here. When you get into your car, don't look at accidents and all that garbage that goes on. All of that stuff, they call it an accident, but there are no accidents. Everything happens for a reason. So car crashes are not accidents. You have nothing to fear. You need to release all the fear-based programming that is in your body and in your mind and in your heart and in your soul. Just get rid of it. And this is the fall season. As the leaves are falling, so are your negative beliefs. The universe is on your side. Once you start practicing this, and you can ask for anything that you want and anything that you need, and they are right there to do it, because the universe is healing big time. Anyway, I hope you enjoy your day, your evening, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, and be mindful of your thoughts. And I will be doing, and always have been doing, spreading light, spreading love to the planet, spreading it to people like in Indonesia right now who are suffering from an earthquake and a tsunami. I can do it. You can do it. We can do it. We can send peace and love to people who are struggling, and not any worry, not any I'm sorry. All of that stuff doesn't help anyone. If you really want to help people, you do it positively. You do it through peace and love and light. And that's how you do it. It raises your vibration. It raises their vibration. And you don't even have to say a word to these people, because it happens automatically. Our life is really a gift. It's magical. And don't you want to live in heaven right now? Have a great day.